All right, let's get started on these first 4 bars. I'm going to play along so you get a vibe for what the fingering is going to be like, and then we're going to do a deep dive on the fingering. And that's going to go in the following order. I'm going to do the notes, the harmonic function, the fingering, and then the rhythm, each phrase, one phrase at a time, in that order. Here we go. All right, cool. Let's learn the notes. So starting right off the bat, we go B, D, E. Very simple, B, D, E. Now harmonically, when I say these notes, in terms of harmonic function, I'm referring to the scale degrees of the scale that I'm being used. So when I say 3 or 7, I'm not talking about relative to the key of E major. I'm talking about relative to the key of E minor. So if I say 3, I'm talking about this. I'm not saying 3, and this way I don't have to say flat 3 or flat 7, which is if I were to say we're in the key of E, and I would have to say, you know, the blues scale is going to be 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. I don't want to have to say that. I just want to say 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, like that. So these notes harmonically for this phrase are 5, 7, root. Couldn't be simpler. 5, 7, root. And the fingering that I'm using is just thumb, index, middle. Couldn't be simpler. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now rhythmically this phrase starts on beat 3 and it's 2 eighth notes followed by a quarter note. So we get 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that. Now something that's important to note about this phrase is the way Kenny articulates it. And it's difficult to do that, difficult to replicate that on the keyboards. But for the most part, we're doing short, long, short. Like that. 1, 2, dit, do, dit. Okay? So just keep that in mind when you're trying to work your way through this on keyboards, that a lot of the stuff he's doing articulation-wise cannot be replicated, but we can get kind of close. All right, let's move on to phrase number 2. For this phrase, that's this one. 1, 2, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oops, 1, 2, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, for the notes of this phrase, we go A, B, D, E, E, B, D, D. One more time. A, B, D, E, E, B, D, D. Like that. Harmonically, we're in the key of E, so we go 4, 5, 7, root, root, 5, 7, 7, like that. Okay, one more time. 4, 5, 7, 8, 8, 5, 7, 7. Okay, and fingering wise, the way I'm playing it is to go thumb, index, ring, pinky, index, ring, ring, like that. Or numerically 1, 2, 4, 5, 5, 2, 4, 4, like that. If you wanted to, depending on how it fits under your hand, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3, like that. But that's uncomfortable for me, so I'm doing 1, 2, 4, 5, 5, 2, 4, 4. And the rhythm of this one's kind of funky, so we're going to start from the beat 4 and work our way earlier. So we're going to do beat 4, then beat 3 and 4, and then beats 2, 3, and 4. So beat 4 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Now on beat 3, we play a triplet. 1, 2, triplet, and 4, and 1, 2, triplet, and 4, and, like that. And then on beat 2, we have 16th notes, which we count 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So we go 1, 2E and a 3 triplet, 4 and, like that. 1, 2E, 3, 1, 2E and a 3 triplet, 4 and, like that. That's the way we count this bar. So again, very slowly, 1E and a 2E and a 3 triplet, 4 and, like that. So that's the rhythm. So we get 1, 2, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, and with the articulations for this one, you got to note that the second triplet note is short and the last eighth note is short. 1, 2, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like that. Okay, and now we come to the third phrase of these 4 bars, which is fairly long and somewhat complicated, but it's very cool. It's very melodic, very funky. And this one starts on a B. It's got a little bit of a scoop to it. We can't really do that on here. We go B, D, B flat, which is the blues note, G, A, G, E, D, G, A, G, A, G, E, D, D, E, like that. harmonically, well, I'll do those notes one more time. So we got B, D, blues note, B flat, G, A, G, E, D, G, A, G, A, G, E, D, D, E, like that. Now the harmonic function of these guys is 5, 7, blues note, 3, 4, 3, 1, 7, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1, 7, 7, 1, like that. Again, one more time. So we go 5, 7, blues note, third, 4, 3, 1, 7, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1, 7, 7, 1, like that. Okay, now fingering wise, this one's kind of complicated because it's a long phrase. So I start it on 3 and I go 3, 5, 3 again, thumb, then I do 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. So we'll start here, we'll go 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, 1, like that. 3, 5, 3, 1. Then I do 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I got 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4. And in this case, I might switch to using pinky so that way my hand stays nice and relaxed and I'm playing these 4 notes all like that. That way these 4 notes just kind of fit under my hand nice and easily like that. So again, for this part, I'll do 3, 5, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I can do either 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, or 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2. It's up to me if I want to do this or if I want to do this. Either one is whichever one I'm most comfortable with. Playing that whole phrase fingering wise, 3, 5, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, like that. Now rhythmically, we got 16th notes and triplets, and then 8th notes and tied 16th notes to 8th notes. So if we start at the end, we get 1, 2, 3, and like that. 3 E and. Sorry, 1 E and a 2 E and a. So 1 E and, like that is what we want there. So this is, I'm specifically talking about this part right here. So I'm going 1 E and, 3 E and. And then if I play the pickup notes to that, 1, 2, and a 3 E and, 1, 2, and a 3 E and. Da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. This is a good way to work on ba, da, da, ba, da, 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 like that. 1 and a 2 E and, like that. 1 and a 3 E and. Okay? So then we proceed that with a triplet on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 1 triplet, 1 and da 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 da. 2, 3, do da 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 do da ba da 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 da. Okay? And then the rest of it is just 16th notes. And if we start from the start of it, we get 1 da 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 triplet, 1 E and a 3 E and, like that. Okay, let's do that slow. 1, we'll go 1 E and a 2 E and, about this speed. 4 and 1. Okay, that was an instance where I played 3 and 4 instead of 4 and 5 for the other part. So again, it really depends on what your hand is most comfortable doing. I'll do it the other way. 1. Okay, so that wraps up these bars. That takes care of the rhythm and the fingering and the notes and the harmonic function, so we can clone that off and mark off that we learned bars 1 through 4. Let's play along with it one more time. Here we go. Awesome. All right, let's work on the next 4 bars in the next video. Hey, thanks again for following along and learning how to play this great Kenny Garrett solo. The next chapter in this series will appear in 1 week, and videos from my course Developing Task Queue will be dropping daily until then. If you don't want to wait for the next video in this series to drop, then you can go to the links in the description and get the whole 10-part series right now. It's a donation-only product. You're going to get all 10 parts, the 5 saxophone parts, the 5 keyboard parts, as well as PDFs in concert pitch, as well as transposed for E-flat instruments, breaking down all the notes and the phrasing and whatnot. And if you want to check out Task Queue to run it on your own system for your own projects as a way to organize your own inspiration, you can download it from the links in the description. And then finally, if you've been curious about how to learn to program, you should check out my course, C++ for Musicians. In this course, I teach the language C++ in the context of developing juice-based audio applications and audio plugins. And as a bonus, if you take my course, you will get 6 weeks of mentorship from me, as well as you'll get the whole Developing Task Queue course included. So that's just tons and tons of programming lessons and programming goodies, as well as 6 weeks of mentorship. When I was first learning to program, I really wish that I had had somebody to be there with me through my journey and keep me on the right path and learning things the right way. Programming isn't hard, it's just taught wrong. So if you've ever been curious about learning to program, this is a great way to do it. All right, until then, I will see you in the next chapter. Thanks again for watching.